I had a lot of questions about this bike, so I figured I'd give it a quick video. Let you know what's going on with it, because everybody wants to know. So, the rear bags, I know there's some people that don't like them, other people that do like them. I just thought it was a great way to hide some big batteries. I don't want to look at batteries on the bike. A lot of these dual hub bikes have batteries hanging all over them. So I guess the bags to me are a lesser of the evils. They have a battery pack in each one of them. These foam is here and a plywood just to kind of firm up the bag a little right now. I am going to do some reinforcement on it. But it's got a battery pack in this side, battery pack on the other side. They're matching battery packs. They're 28.8 amp hours a piece. This is a 100 amp battery balancer. It's this here is a 12 volt converter, so I can run regular motorcycle lights on it. Got the second battery in here. Got lights on the rear. They're just regular running lights right now. I may do brakes later on. This particular thing here is for the camera. Instead of getting mirrors, I figured, we'll put a screen on it. I was looking at mirrors that were $20 a piece. It cost me $49 for this system. So I come up here, I can turn it on, and it shows everything in the back of the bike, which is pretty cool. I put the battery switch in, just give me a little peace of mind. Plus, if something did go wrong, I can switch it on and off. I can reach it from the seat. Just thought it was another good idea. I am a 63-year-old man, and I don't really need to, crash or have the bike burn up or something crazy. So anything I can do for safety works for me. I put a different crank on it. I normally do the 58 tooth. I think I put a 56 tooth on this. I'm not sure at this point. Inside of the tube here, I have the front balances, the front controllers here, and the rear controller is here. They're both in here. I had to bring the wiring in from the bottom. There's a lot of wires on this thing, a lot more than normal. I put a piece of wire mold here. I thought maybe it just looked a little bit better than, the wire wrap and stuff. So I was trying to keep it clean. The front wheel I was really worried about quite a bit. I had been told a lot of things about, ripping them off the forks. Don't use a suspension fork, and but I wanted to go with the suspension fork. Somebody wanted to know the travel on them. I think it's 160. It's quite a big suspension fork. Brought the bike up quite a bit in the front, but I like it. I think it looks good. So these torsion bars here, you can buy these from Amazon. They're a heavy duty one. The small ones look pretty cheap. Now, it would just go to about here's where it ended, and I just didn't think that was enough, so I got some square tubing and put the square tubing on it. And these are hose clamps, heavy duty hose clamps. I don't think it's going anywhere. I did the Zoom hydraulic brakes. The front light is off a motorcycle. I got it on Amazon like I get everything else. The fenders, I did buy the fenders on eBay. I think I got the two fenders for $60, pretty cheap. So again, it looks like there's a battery in here, no battery. I think Lectric's a great company, so I always put their logos back on, joking around. XP 2.0 plus, all-wheel drive. So as far as the all-wheel drive goes, so this one here turns on the rear motor, so we'll turn that on. My little bell here I got, it's pretty cool. They had the green on it. I had to have it, but it sounds pretty cool too. So this this LCD takes care of the rear motor. The front motor came with a little bit different setup, and it had a half throttle like electric bikes do, but I hate half throttles, and I wanted the thumb throttle. So I ended up buying this. It was a universal one. It when you turn it on, so that livens up the front motor. It gives me the voltage to it, so I can tell the batteries charge here, batteries charge here. Both batteries are together. It's not you know, one battery for one. This is the only throttle. This throttle runs both motors. This switch down here, it's got a 2 and a 1 on it. Right now it's in the 2 mode, 2 mode being all-wheel drive. I can put it in the 1 mode, and it's just on rear-wheel drive. This is for my headlights, this switch here. So I got, you know, look at how bright that is. That's certainly not an electric headlight, is it? So, and this here is to charge my cell phone, and I can also run my screen on it too if I want. So the bike originally started out as a 2.0, kind of rusty. So I did obviously paint it and do some work on it. A lot of the components were rusty, so even this is new. Apparently they don't even make the other ones anymore. This is the new style. You know, grips, seat. What else do people want to know? So it was a, I think it was Bucko's is the front fork. Again, Amazon purchase. And I also, on the back hub, went with the torsion bars on that also. Can't really see them from here, but they are there. They're smaller. Don't have to do as much with them, obviously, because it's already pretty beefy back there. I am going to do a video later on the build. I've got a lot of frames saved from the build, so that people can see what I did. The wiring took me a lot of time to figure it out, to get everything so I could have it working with one throttle, be able to switch from rear-wheel drive to all-wheel drive. The bike, people want to know how fast it is. So far it's not super fast. It'll throttle with the throttle alone at 30 miles an hour, and that's fast enough for me. I don't know what the top speed will be on it. I did put in the Canis sensor on this side and also on this side. So these sensors always come so that they're on the left-hand side of the bike. So I actually had to rewire this one. So I fooled it into thinking it was on the other side. It's just a matter of moving the wire to the next pickup point. Instead of going one way, it went the other way, and I just reversed it. Again, you know, that took a night of figuring it out. That's about it, I guess, on this bike for now. Like I said, again, I'll do the build process. If there's any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer. This is my Expedition, and again, I have the rack on the back, dual batteries on this one. I also have the wiring harness, which goes into this pouch here, which is attached to this, and I take this whole unit and I can transfer it to this bike also, and all the wiring's in here, so I just attach my batteries to that. This one here is all wired for the batteries also. This is my X Premium. This is my trail bike, really. I like this one for the trail. I got a lot of junk on the handlebars. I love junk on the handlebars. I got it all over the place. And I guess that's it.